fans celebrate. Would you believe it? Manchester City have one hand on the FA Cup.
It's finished at Sunderland. Manchester United have done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! Watch it, drink it in. De Bruyne. Gundogan again. The king of comebacks.
There's a good try. Oh, incredible. Ilkay Gundogan. From the start. That is stunning.
They've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, 3 times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete!
History makers, for the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Typical City. FA Cup semi-final, Southampton. It's supposed to be a foregone conclusion, but I'm not so sure it's going to be. I think this is going to be a tough game, and I think it's been made a lot tougher by Pep Guardiola's selection. I think he's gone a bit too brave with the changes, in all honesty. But, hey, I was proven incredibly wrong in the Newcastle game, where I said, do not do it, Pep. Do not make changes, and he made 10. And we won. We destroyed them. We played incredibly well as well. It was so good to see that the players that have been waiting in the wings, just chilling out, not playing much football lately, very few minutes to their name, they came on and delivered in a performance that was very, very believable, very good and established, strong. I'm just hoping we can do exactly the same today. Listen, make sure you've hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and if you're interested in becoming a member, you can become a member by clicking on the link in the pinned comment of the chat. So please do that if you haven't done that already. What was I going to say? The lineup is mental, absolutely mental in my opinion. I think it's too aggressive, and I'm pleased to see certain players, but at the end of the day, I think it's risky. I think he's taken like Southampton for granted a little bit here. Like, I mean, they're on an unbelievable run right now, and we're going up against a team that has that winning feeling. And don't underestimate that winning feeling, regardless of where they are in the league in terms of the English football pyramid. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a tough game, and they are, you know, full of life, full of belief. At Wembley, so having all of that behind them and being at Wembley as well is just a case of this isn't going to be an easy game, people. I really don't think it is, but let's say hi to the people. Hope you're all good. I hope you've hit that like button, and I hope James, who was in here nice and early, is excited, because I am. Big up James. Haaland scores again, City win again. Arsenal plays with bottles again today. What, like Cherky on the touchline, flipping that bottle. He's chilling, man. And he's playing, hey, Cherky. What We'll talk about this in a minute because it's a great shirt. I've got 2 more as well, which was cool. Big up James, City 3 to the 1. 2-pack noodles. What a great name. Is that 2 packs of noodles, or is it some sort of... you've spelt it with a K, so it can't be like 2-pack as in 2-pack the rapper. But 2-pack noodles. I made a bet with my classmate that if Arsenal wins the league, I'll go bald for a whole year. And if City wins, they're going bald. Love a year as well. So it's like maintenance. It's not like go bald and then let it grow back and within 3 months you're sorted. You've got to keep it bald for a year. That's playing the long game there, mate. And appreciate that. Big up to Nigeria as well, man. Appreciate the kind words. That's the long game. Anyway, I came in later than I wanted to today, so I haven't got as much time to talk to you in this little period. I need to start coming in earlier, plan my day a little bit better. But big up church, good afternoon fellow Blues. The Saints won't go marching in today. And Erling Hattie, well that's not happening. You didn't know that at the time, did you? Of course you didn't, but he's not playing, which I'm very surprised at. And Antoine Brace, he's not playing. Cherky's playing though, you got in there. It's all 6. Cherky's getting all 6, mate. Big up Church and big up Phil. Hi Johnny, hello everyone. Confident that we'll see this out in normal time. Southampton are a good side, but City will prove too strong for them. 2-0, he's gone for. Big up, man. I hope we do. Big up Harris. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Martin. Big up to you, mate. And Cherky's in here as well. Good to see you. Good morning, Blues. I've got my first ever GCSE for religious studies in 17 days. I hope you do well, mate. I hope you do well. So hopefully a 3-0 battering against Southampton can boost my hopes for a 9. Big up Cherky, man. Big up Dreams and big up Cobb. Good to see you, man. Always in it. You spread the love early, man. I love it. You're a very positive man. I like you, Cobb. You're a top bloke, man. Big up to you. SRP. Big up Samvit as well. It's Rockstar. I know your real name, mate. Big up to you. Big up Merlag. Big up Chip. Big up Alaric. Who else? Zach was in here as well. Big up to all of you. Big up Nico. And big up Valkyrie. You always remind me of God of War. Because the Valkyries in God of War. I always think like... what's his face? Kratos. By the way, let me know if the stream's stuttering. And don't mug me off. I know you're going to mug me off. Like, Johnny, the stream's stuttering. Because it was stuttering before. And my TV's stuttering. In fact, it's frozen. That's not ideal, is it? TNT Sports, man, you're a joke. You're an absolute joke. Let's see if other channels are working. Bear with me. Right. Well, your other TNT Sports, I'm looking at the Saracens Rugby right now. That seems to be working, no problem. Oh, it's back on. I was panicking then. It is safe. I'm no longer under contract with them, but I still think that I know they're safe. I've got a few of their jerseys. They're not like authentic straight from Manchester City, but they are as replica as it gets. So even though I'm not being paid to say it, I'm pleased with my purchase. They're cheap, and they're very good for what you're paying. So. I was pleased with it anyway, so feel free to purchase from them. Takes a while to get there, though. It's coming from China. Bear that in mind. Takes a while. Takes a couple of weeks, so you need to order ahead of time if you've got something planned. Big up Raymad. Big up Johnny, he says. Seems like Pep is underestimating Southampton a bit. I agree, but I choose to trust him. I also agree. 3-1 City today. Big up Raymad. Yeah, man. I'm with you. How do I get rid of that now? What have I done there? There we go. Sorry, Raymond, I had to clear it because I opened your super chat in a different way. But anyone who wants to buy... This isn't sponsored either. This is just one City fan showing love to another City fan. This can be purchased from... Type in... I'll do it now in the chat. I haven't got his link. In fact, I can get his link. Let me get his link. Let me put a link in the chat for you. So you can get his stuff, because this is a Manchester City fan who makes Manchester City memorabilia, like what I'm wearing, this Cherky t-shirt. You can get, you can get 3 for 2 right now, so you can spend about 40 quid and get 3 of these shirts. You get the Haaland one with Napa Prigi. You know that Norwegian make? Napa Prigi, that's expensive gear, that expensive clobber. But Haaland instead of the word Napa Prigi. He likes to take real brands and turn it into a City player, and it's a great theme. I love it. He also did the Oil Club hoodie. He's done this. Giorgio, the Italian brand, it said Gigio Donnarumma. So I've got 3 of them, man. So yeah, big up to Gingerwig. I'm going to drop that link there. Well, that link's massive. I hope it allows me to... I don't know. I'm going to get rid of all of the crap after it and hope it still works. That might not work. Am I sure I want to leave YouTube? It's a safe link. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's a good quality gear as well. You know what I mean? It's proper cotton as well, so it's not going to turn all bubbly with polyester. Or is it polyester? What's the material? Does it work? Right. Well, anyway, use that. It's great. There's loads of stuff. Well, I also got this because I wanted free delivery because it was like 50 quid, I think it was, for free delivery. Got that as well. A little coaster. Anyway, I've clicked on nothing there. But yeah, I'm glad it works, Zach. But anyway, teams are out. Yeah. By the way, that wasn't sponsored. He hasn't paid me anything to say that. I don't even know the guy. I don't even know him. But I just wanted to share some love because I'm hoping that could result in him getting a few sales because a City fan to a fellow City fan and all that. Right, we need to talk about this team. What do you think about Kovacic, man? What do you think? First start of the season. Are you ready for that? In an FA Cup semi-final. I'm with you there, man. I'm with you. I'm happy to see him. I'm just a bit surprised at the occasion and the timing of it, really. I wouldn't have been averse to him coming on in the second half, you know, even with plenty of time to go. I very much think get the job done, then take them off, bring on the rest of them. You know what I mean? I'm always a case of start your best team and then take all the substitutes off once you've spanked them off the park and it's like 3-0. I don't know. I'm cautious to be too critical of Pep because, one, the game's not started yet. We need to have faith in the substitutes. But unfortunately, if we get knocked out, I think there's only one person to look at here, isn't there? Unfortunately, and you know me. I mean, if you followed this channel, I love Pep. I adore the man. But he does this every now and again, doesn't he? He does these wild things. I've gone with a 4-2-2, by the way. So... did that stutter then when I did that? Can you let me know if that stuttered? Because I saw it stutter on my OBS. Did it stutter for you when I was doing that? I wasn't doing that. I was doing that. Because it stuttered for me. But if it doesn't stutter for you, that's the main thing. I hate stutters. You know when the first time when I pointed to 4-2-2? Not for you. Right, good. As long as it's not stuttering, that's all right. I hate stuttering. I've got a proper, it drives me insane, so can't be doing with that. Anyway, big up to Cade. Thanks for the super chat. For Foden and Reinders' sake, I hope they have an amazing game. I want Reinders to fill the Bernardo role next season. It always... why am I... That's myself on screen. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see my face. I want Reinders to fill the Bernardo hole next season. Oh, that's a big ask, Cade. I'm not sure he's got the toughness. You know, the one thing that Bernardo's got that Reinders doesn't have for me is a willingness to put his head in, put his foot in, put his body part in where it hurts. Technically, yes, I think they're not too far apart from one another. I think Reinders is an incredible retainer of the ball. I think he's good. And I think he's better than Bernardo at driving forward. He's more athletic than Bernardo. He's quicker than Bernardo. The same thing, really. Probably got a better eye for goal than Bernardo as well. It's just the other end of the pitch, the collecting it off the back four, the dropping deep, filling it in, sitting in between two centre-backs while you pick it up off your goalkeeper and being a safe pair of feet to ping it into, and no one's going to take it off Bernardo in that dangerous position. I'm not sure Reinders can do that, but I'd love for Reinders to prove everyone wrong, and I do think we're going to see a better second season next season from Reinders. But this season's been you know, his numbers aren't bad. His numbers aren't even bad. But yeah, it always takes a year to acclimate to the Prem. Absolutely. I think 3-1 today. Come on, City. Come on, Cade. Game's about to get underway. Big up, Cade. Thanks for the super chat. Marmouche as well. The list is endless of names that I'm like, ooh, ah, ee, oh, ah, oh, ooh. Game's underway. That was an array of noises that I just gave you there. The was for Foden. The was for Marmouche. The was for Stones, because he's going to get injured in 5 minutes. So, come on. We've got to trust these players. I'm actually okay with Ake. I think Ake, I wanted Ake to begin with. I felt like it was a wise player to bring on. Someone that's... The players that have flirted. What I can't believe is no Savinho. I mean, obviously, I've gone with the old cock and ball formation there. I'm not sure it is going to be 4-2-2, in all honesty. That's just my guess, but I'm fully expecting there was no wide players in any of those players, so I was like, well, we can't be having 5 in midfield and Marmouche up top. It won't be that. Pep never does that. So here we go. The width is coming from Nunes, who just keeps that long ball in play. Southampton wearing a yellow and blue kit, considered to be the away team, albeit we're both away, really, aren't we? But Craig fucking Pawson. Yeah, he seems a bit dopey, doesn't he? He seems he's like a dopey ref. And apologies if you can hear any background noise in terms of like, I've got the AC on. Keep the ears nice and chilled. You know what I mean? Big up Ryan, man. 26 months. Shaky start, I'm guessing, but we'll win 5-2. 2 worries me. I mean 5-2. Any win, really. I'll take any win. I do think this is the sort of game where you want to sort of stamp your authority on it. But so far, mate, in terms of the start, it's all City without any threat, but very composed. No signs of nerves. Some passes aren't... We're not being under threat in any way. I mean, we're 2 minutes old, so it's not going to be too much going. Oh, to be fair, we've seen bigger moments happen in previous games recently, haven't we, within these opening 2 minutes? But looking at the way we're set up right now, I am completely lost as to what formation we're playing right now, because it seems Kovacic is... Nico G's deep. It's Reinders that's confusing me. Reinders is just doing what he wants at the minute. He's going everywhere. But here's Ryan Aitnori down the left side. He's got Kovacic to play it back to. Good ball. I've missed that. I've missed that from Kovacic. I love that. That's his signature move, that, isn't it? That little look up and then he passes it like a little boom. Wassa! Wadingo! Ratatata! Like he smashes it like into a little avenue that was like right next to the defender that's almost right in front of him. It's almost like a blind pass, like using his peripheral. I love it, man. It's a cute little pass that he's got, and he just did it there. He's really good at it. You know, breaks lines. That's the point I'm making. It breaks defensive lines, midfield lines as well. And there's going to be a few of them, 2 actually, because you can only have 1 defence and 1 midfield. But there's definitely going to be some lines to break. But yeah, all City so far. Again, it was great play from Nico G. We've got Nunes now down the right side. Cross comes in, ball blocked by the arm of Wellington. Wellington. Good old pair of Wellingtons. Big up Ryan. Thanks for the 26 months of support, my friend. Absolute legend. And big up Curtis. Up the Blues. Big up Jonny in chat. Top man, Curtis. You're a legend as well, mate. Marmouche, is he onside? Lino says yes. Cuts it back. It's Reinders off the post. Marmouche. Oh my God. I cleared off the line. Offside flag goes up. Off the post. Oh. All right, CJ's Traps, who's now just bored. Marmouche looked offside there to me, but ball down the line for Marmouche. Whether he's onside or not, I'm not sure whether the flag is for him. It was a good cutback from Marmouche to Reinders, who arrives into the penalty area. One touch, bang, near post. Good save from Peretz. Tips it onto the left post, and away goes the danger. I think Pep needs to get a slightly bigger P on his hoodie, don't you? I don't think that P is big enough. I think it needs to be like... He needs to wear a badge, like one of those like giant birthday badges, but 8 times the size of them, like a massive badge here that says P on it. It's a bloody big P, that, isn't it? That's what I say every half time. That's true, isn't it? Always off the bloody line. We had one the other night, didn't we, if I remember rightly? That was offside before that, to be fair. I think it was the rebound after the Reinders shot. I think Marmouche was offside. If he wasn't in the original one, I don't know. Did I see the National League ended in tears for me? What do you mean the York game? I haven't seen it. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it. I've heard like it was described to me as 2 Aguero moments in one game, which is wild. I don't know how that's possible, really. But I don't know. Why is it ending in tears for you, Reese? Are you Rochdale? Is that why? Big up, Eric. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you, mate. Big up, Jeff. We're doing all right, mate. We've hit the post already. I'm not sure whether it would have counted because a offside flag goes up. I don't know whether that was after the post or before the post. But we've got a corner right now. It's been all City. We've dominated possession. Created one chance. And haven't had anything to worry about. I hope the game continues like this because we're winning. Yeah, I think it's been a good start. I think it has. Was it the first one, was it? Fair enough. I couldn't hear it. I didn't know what the decision was. It looked it. It looked it, to be fair. Foden's corner ball into the deep one. Over everybody. Oh, it's bounced back in by Harwood Bellis. Ake was chasing it, and Harwood Bellis almost headed it back into a dangerous area. But Ake's done really well there to keep that ball alive. Gets it back to Reinders, who gets it to Cherky. And John Stones now. Foden. Given away. Really easy. Took it off him. Really easy. Too easy. He just leant on him and went, sorry, that's my ball now. And that's the first threat from Southampton we've seen. And Foden gets back. Well done, mate. Well done, Foden. Gets back and wins the ball back. We've given it straight back to Southampton, though. But that's the sort of things we need to work on, Phil, mate. I just don't remember Phil Foden doing those sort of things a year or two ago. It's very, very easy to take the ball off him now, isn't it? But yeah, all City so far, man. Hopefully Trafford doesn't get tested today. Because he's reportedly looking for a move away from the club. I don't feel good about that. Yeah, I never gave it, did I, goofball? I never gave it, mate. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0. But I don't know. Might be pushing it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, you know. stick with 3-0. Stick with 3-0 and hope. And we've not seen enough of Marmoush, but... Oh, okay, you've missed it. Oh, no. Southampton are away down the right-hand side. They cut it back, edge of the area. They're looking for a penalty, or they're looking for a free kick at least. They're not going to get it there. We need to look out for Cienza down the left-hand side. Number 13, if I remember rightly. He's a good player. Ball. Is Marmoush onside? He's in. He's in. Marmoush, one-on-one. Took an age. Took an age. Offside flag goes up. Why? What are you waiting for there? Okay, fair enough. You have to do that, don't you? In case he buries it and he's onside. Oh, and he may have been. It's close. It looks just off, to be fair. Just. But we're seeing the difference between Haaland and Marmoush in the sense of timing of their runs. Already, Marmoush has been caught offside twice. And I mean, that just doesn't happen with Erling Haaland, does it? Not unless it's unfortunate, like it was against Burnley, where it hits him and he's in an offside position. That doesn't really count as being caught offside when it just hits you. Do you know what I mean? But that was a real opportunity to get in behind with acres of space. What's frustrating about that for me from Marmoush is he got caught offside and then he got caught anyway. So you went offside to get ahead of the defender and they caught you anyway and they blocked your shot. You didn't even get your shot away. It's not really his game though. He's not a sprinter, is he? He's not slow, Marmoush. He's actually a bit nippy. Southampton, it's got to be offside. It's got to be offside. It's got to be offside. Southampton are in. Southampton 1-0. If he's onside, it's 1-0 Southampton, which is absolutely ridiculous. Offside flag goes up. Thank fuck for that. Right. I take it back. 3-0. 3-0. And there's Cienza. You know that player I was just saying to watch out for? Scored. Offside, thankfully. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, he is. By a good yard or two. Offside, thankfully. Well done, Nathan Ake, for stepping forward like that. But Jesus Christ. Risky. Risky. Big up, John. Let's see another final. Cheers, Johnny. Cheers to you, John. Cheers, mate. I hope so, mate. We started the game like we probably will go through and get into the final, but little moments like that, well, that being the only moment, has filled me with a bit of concern. And these players, they've not got that feeling that those other players, I mean, Nunes and obviously Cherki, Cherki finds Foden and Foden's touch couldn't quite bring it under control, but Ryan Aït-Nouri needs to win that. Gets lucky there with a rebound that just, I think it hit someone's heel and drops kindly to Kovacic. But if that went the other way, we're in big bloody trouble there. Oh, I'm feeling a bit nervous. I've also had a lot of food, so it could be that my belly is a bit full. We need to get Cherki on the ball a lot more right now because he's being stifled out of the game. There he is getting a touch, but it's only a one-touch pass. John Stones has just smacked a ball right off the head of Southampton centre-forward Stewart. Cienza brings it under control, comes inside. He's Brazilian, by the way, that's Cienza. That's in there on the screen, number 13, blonde. Doesn't look Brazilian, does he? But he's Brazilian. Plays like a Brazilian. He's got good feet. Like I said in my preview, they've got Premier League players, in my opinion. This is a Premier League opposition. At least capable of being Premier League opposition. Fourth in the Championship right now. I think they're 2 points behind automatic qualification. They could easily find themselves in the Premier League next year. And I think this is a harder opponent than Burnley. Certainly on form. Top man Kyle, thanks for the super chat, mate. Hey bro, I feel like Cherki is meant to replace KDB. He is. Tijani, Bernardo. Cade said that before. And I mean, it's not illogical because I always considered Bernardo Silva the replacement for Yaya. And what's similar about them? They are completely different players. Completely different. But I think Bernardo was brought in to do what Pep wanted Yaya to do. You know? That's a foul, referee. Come on, for fuck's sake. Playing on anyway. We've kept the ball. But yeah, Kusana for Walker's speed. Yeah, there's some... certainly the counter-transition prevention, at least, I agree. Ball in. Ooh, flicked on. Marmoush took a whack, but carry on. Oh, lovely little turn by Ryan Ignori, and then the tackle was strong. Southampton players bouncing back up. Good to see that. Thoughts? Let's get a big win today, Blues. Big up, Kyle. My thoughts on that are, you're mostly... certainly right with the Cherky one. Kovacic, ball in, and it's cleared. Yeah, I think I mean, Cherky's and Kevin De Bruyne, they're just replacing the creativity. That's what Cherky's been brought in for. They're different players. Tajani could well replace Bernardo, potentially. It's only the other end of the game, the defensive aspect, that makes me think Tajani can't do what Bernardo does. Because Yaya could play as a 6. He could play as a centre-back. He played at centre-back for Barcelona, didn't he? So he could absolutely play in the defensive aspect of the game. Bernardo Silva can't play as a centre-back, but he can play in the... well, more. He's always been more of an 8, hasn't he? But he has played as that quarterback-type role where it's basically a 6, but with a little bit more freedom, as long as he's got someone alongside him. Never as a single pivot, Bernardo Silva, but certainly as a double pivot. He can be one of them. Reinders... yeah, I'm not sure he's got that level of versatility. What a ball that is. Marmoush, one-on-one. Stumbles a little bit, Marmoush, into the penalty area, and he just never looked convincing. Ryan Ignori steps in, and Marmoush takes it off him. I don't know why Marmoush took that off him, because Ryan Ignori... play the way you're facing, man. Ryan Ignori was running towards goal, and Marmoush just took it off him. Cherky thinks about the shot and has it taken off him as well. But Marmoush looks anything but convincing so far in these opening 17 minutes. He just didn't look like he believed he was going to beat the defender and get a shot away, and it was very stuttery in the way he was moving and lack of belief. But you can't really blame him for the lack of minutes that he's had. He's going to have a bit of rust early on for Marmoush in these opening moments, and I think we need to he needs to shake it off. Too many changes, Pep, at the minute. It's just a bit... Haaland, that's for me. Haaland should be playing. I don't know. We've got 8 days rest after this as well. There could be nothing worse than 8 days of stewing. Oh, sloppy from John Stones, giving it away. So far, the sloppy players are the ones that haven't played much. Hardly surprising. Cherky, lovely turn from him. Tries to find Reinders. The idea was good, the execution not so good, but we win a throw-in right by the far right corner flag. Wellington clears it. Cheers, Kyle. Cheers, Christine, as well. Have we paid Craig Pawson enough? Hopefully. Hopefully, Christine. Need to slip him another brown paper bag at half-time. Packet of Haribo while you're there, mate. Do you want some sweets? I want some sweets. I looked around. There's normally some sweets lying about. And there isn't. There's one cough sweet over there. That's it. Cherky. Down by the corner flag where the throw-in went out for. Goes all the way back to Jonny Stones. Into Kovacic. Go on, Cover. Go on, Cover. Go on, Cover. Go on, Cover. Oh, he's dragged it wide. I've missed him, man. I've missed Kovacic. Do you know what? There was something believable about him. Do you see the difference in the way he looked on the ball? His body language. Compared to Marmoush earlier, it was like, there was belief. It was just pure belief going through, like confidence. And if anyone should be rusty, it's him. Kovacic. And he's just dragged his shot wide. But the run was brilliant. The run was really good. Really good to see. Cheers for the super chat, Raymad. Big up to you. What do we do if Núñez gets injured or out of form? We panic. Would love us to get Julian Ryerson from Dortmund. I need to have a proper look at all the right back options. Oh, ball over the top. Nathan Ake clears it partially. Núñez, somewhat better clearance than Ake at least, because it's gone out for a throw-in, but good vision from Ake getting under that ball and clearing it with his head, because that was a dangerous ball over the top. But yeah, I need to have a look. Livramento is still the name that's flying about, and with the way Newcastle have been playing this season, I think it's going to be an easier thing to do. They are desperate for money now as well. Falling out of the Champions League, their revenue's going to plummet. They haven't got the ability to spend, albeit their owners are absolutely loaded. They're going to need to cash in on a few players, and I think Livramento is going to be the one, because he ticks the homegrown box as well. And you've got to remember, we're losing Johnny Stones, we're losing Nathan Ake, who counts as a homegrown player. Fucking hell. We may be losing Trafford, another homegrown player could be gone. So, yeah, I do think we need to be looking at homegrown for a few players. We had this debate in the summer of last year as well. We all had to work out, because there's two sets of rules. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I have to re-jog my memory to remind myself what the actual rules are. But I know there's rules for Premier League, FA, and rules for UEFA. So, yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But ultimately, homegrown is what we need. Feel free to Google what defines homegrown, but yeah, Livramento does. That's a great sentence, that. I know what you're saying, but the spelling was superb. Oh, no! Over the top, over the bar. We're getting warning shots, man. Marmouche is a floop. Sounds good, that. That's a good sentence. I know exactly what you're saying. Marmouche is a flop, but it sounds better when you say Marmouche is a floop. That's a good word. Floop. What does that mean? Like, that should be a real word. Floop. Do you reckon that's a real word? Do you reckon you get points for that in Scrabble? Floop. Who the fuck is Fegan Floop? It's a character. It's a movie character. Just typed in Floop, and it came up with that bloke. Anyway, big up to Floop. Hope he's watching. Big up Ben. Marmouche. I find it harsh to call him a flop, because by definition of why, if you were a rival fan, you would absolutely call Marmouche a flop. You would. As a City fan, I find it hard to call him a flop, because I just don't think he's been given enough chances. And, oh, edge of the area, Cherky! Oh, shot was blocked. You know what I mean? I just don't think Marmouche has had enough chances to really call him a flop. You know, but when he has played, there's been like little spells where he's gotten 2 or 3 games. That's sloppy from Cherky as well. And he's got plenty of experience behind him, recent experience at least. That goal of the season last year, the Bournemouth goal. We've seen the goal in the FA Cup. Who was it? That was a brilliant goal. Who was that against? I think it was a Reinders little assist, or Núñez assist. Newcastle away. Marmouche was brilliant in that game. Really, really good. One of the reasons we're here in this stage of the tournament. So I haven't forgotten what Marmouche is capable of. I just don't see someone. I actually think he's good enough to be at a club of our standard, or at least not far behind, you know, your Barcelonas of this world, and even Arsenal. Arsenal would snap your hand off. Imagine Marmouche at Arsenal. You'd shit yourself. I know you're calling him a flop, Ben, but there's some truth to it, in fairness, but I don't think it's actually his fault that he's been a flop. It's more Pep. He's just not played him. And it's not really Pep's fault, because you've got Haaland, so why would you play him? You see the point? It's not easy. You can't just play all these players. You have to pick 11, unfortunately. And most of the time, Haaland's going to get the nod. So, one of them, innit? But Picture him at Arsenal, picture him at Barcelona, picture him at anyone, at any club at that level, and he's probably getting way more game time than he is at Manchester City, compared to Manchester City. Southampton have got a free kick, though, and it's going to be Wellington to whip it in left-footed. It's a deep one. It's only gone to the edge of the area. It's nodded up and cleared, really, by Wood. And that's a silly free kick from Cherky. Really, really silly. Shows his lack of defensive awareness. And read the room, Cherky, mate, because you are not a defender, mate. That was an absolutely ludicrous tackle to make there. There was no need. It wasn't really going to be a dangerous situation after that. I don't think he needed to make that. But as a result, Southampton have got a much more dangerous free kick compared to the previous one. Just about in shooting distance. Would take an absolute screamer to score from here, to be honest. Probably going to be crossed. But still, you never know. Big up Daniel. If Nunes gets injured, we put another central attacking midfielder at right back. Yeah, get Cherky in, mate. Cherky at right back. There's your answer. Sorted. Done. Finito. Cherky, right back. We have played Bernardo Silva at left back. Who remembers that? At Watford. Watford away. Now let's see this free kick. Dinked in by Wellington and cleared by John Stones. Good header that. And if he wasn't getting it, Nathan Ake was getting it. Good defending from them too. Marmouche trying to drive down that left side. Has it taken off him very easily. Very easily. And he does one of them. Marmouche. Anger. Frustration at himself. A couple of Southampton fans look just happy to be there. Just happy to be there at Wembley. Whereas we're like locked in. Like, fuck Wembley. Get the win. It's not arrogant, is it? Because, I mean, it's expectancy, isn't it? Expectancy decides everything for me. If you go anywhere or expect anything and then it's not quite what you expected, you rage. We expected to beat Burnley 4-5-0 and we didn't. So it was like, we only won 1-0. What the fuck are we doing? Oh my God. But we didn't expect to be in a title race and then we are. And it was like, oh my God, how good are we? Do you know what I mean? Like, expectancy decides everything. And this is a game where we expect to win. So I hate going into games where... That's pressure. Expectancy is another word for pressure. For the players, at least. That's a great run from Wellington. That's intelligence, that is. That's pep. Fullback coming inside there, inverting. Did you see that? And away comes Southampton as a result of it. They're growing into this game, Southampton, and they're coming away. Fellows down the right side. Cuts it back, John Stones. Poor clearance from him. And Kovacic steps in. Oh, Jonny Stones with it. I think he's trying to find Kovacic. And if he does, he's successful because Kovacic wins it. But it was a risky clearance, that, from John Stones. Kovacic was on his toes, thankfully. Best player on the pitch at the minute, Kovacic. And it's for the first start of the season. This is mental. Mental. Big up Mullet. Good to see you, man. Adam Sergio Taylor. Oh, big up Mullet. Is that his name? You've called him Sergio. Middle name Sergio. Sergio. Big up Mullet. Congratulations, man. So fucking happy for you, man. How good must you feel? Incredibly stressed at the same time. But overriding feeling, it's an overwhelming feeling, isn't it, man? Interception by Nathan Ake. It's an indescribable... I think it's your first. I'm assuming it's your first. The way you told me it was your first. So, yeah. It's an overwhelming feeling, isn't it, man? Just like... I don't know, man. That moment in birth, like, what the fuck? Like, it blows your mind, doesn't it, man? Absolutely crazy. Crazy. Everything is so blurry in the moment when your child's being born. It's blurry, but it's incredibly, like, focused at the same time. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because everything's so frantic and exciting, it's a blur. But at the same time, your memory will be so focused forever. You'll remember it forever. Like, and it's like one of my strongest memories, man. So congratulations, Mullet. Big up to you, man. Ball whipped in. Dangerous! It's gone past everybody. Gone out for a goal kick, has it? Hopefully, because otherwise it's a corner. And we get away with it. We have started to allow a bit of slop into our game here. It's gotten slightly sloppy. Have Arsenal scored? I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I fully expected them to win. I was so surprised to see so many City fans saying Newcastle are going to beat them, man. I'm like, Newcastle are crap, man. They've been so bad this season. Like, nah. I can't see it. I was going to have it on the other screen, but I thought, I can't be bothered. This is more important than Arsenal's game, 100%. I know we got to have one eye on it. And I'm more interested in the scoreline at the end of the day rather than the... watching it, well, right now anyway. But they've only just they're 15 minutes old, aren't they? 16 minutes old in their game, and we are half an hour old in our game, and it's still 0-0. A very unconvincing. Well, it's a controlled performance, nowhere near enough threat. Southampton have had nothing to worry about, and it's hardly surprising when you make these changes, Pep. I just think right now it's starting to look more and more like a mistake. Nunes, little step over, gets away with it though because the ricochet goes back to Reinders. Nico G plays it down the line to Nunes. Ball into another sloppy ball from Matheus Nunes. Big up Mullet. Took a lot of convincing to get the missus to agree to that middle name. She's a red. Like mine. So we both have missuses that are United fans. There would no way would Charlotte let me call. I'd try to do the convincing. Just wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. Not a chance. I stand no chance in that. Because she's... I don't know how serious a United fan your missus is, but Charlotte's a season ticket holder at United and like she's a proper fan, like like me, she's a real one. But yeah, congratulations on getting the job done with the missus in terms of the name and the deed that brought you the child. Big up, man. Ryan Aitnori down the left-hand side. Slowly. This is it. It's quite slow, isn't it? Southampton look completely controlled. This is a Southampton side that are playing 4 at the back, mind you. We're not really going up against a low block. We're not going up against a formation that wants to plug the midfield too much. It's a little bit tight in there, but there's space in behind, there's space out wide, there is pockets of space appearing. If you move the ball well enough, you can manufacture those pockets. There's pockets for Reinders right now. Foden's got, less space. That ball's on. Overhit. Just sloppy. It's nothing to do with tactics. Is that our throw? How's that our throw? Look like Nathan Ake. Yeah, it's their throw. It's not good. It's not good, what I'm watching at the minute. And I'm worried. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please hit the like button on the stream. And subscribe if you're new around here. And if you want to become a member, pinned comment to do that. And that's massive support for the channel, that would be. So consider doing that. I think the 2 best players on the pitch so far are Nico G and Kovacic. Nico G is just keeping it simple. Nothing outrageous from him. But Kovacic is looking very positive in both ends of the pitch, in all honesty. Nathan Ake's been sensible. Even that ball before was overhit. There's not much to talk on here, But here's an opportunity. Go on. Kovacic, good ball. Marmoush, finish it! Near post, and it's saved by Peretz. Another opportunity for Marmoush. This time, it's Kovacic again. It's Kovacic again. Breaking the lines. I wonder where we'd be this season if we'd had him as an option. So many games you think about just bringing him on for 20 minutes or even starting him in games because I've always rated Kovacic, and this could be his last time at Manchester City. Foden, edge of the area. Cherky. Reinders. It was Kovacic, actually. Ball whipped in. Oh, Reinders with an overhead kick completely fucks it. Misses it completely. An embarrassing situation for Jonny Reinders. Nah, anyone who goes for an overhead kick deserves a bit of respect, regardless of the fact that he completely fluffed it. But the effort, the idea, the fact that he believes in himself enough to go for that, fair play. Fair play. But yeah, that Marmoush effort, that's got to be buried. How long did he take to get his shot away, Andy, as well? It felt like one of them. It looked like he could have pushed it just across the defender a moment as well. It felt like he had to drag it onto his left. Always going to be his weak spot, like in terms of it's his weak foot. So the left foot effort went to the near post, saved by Perez. But I was thinking he could push it just... Oh, Nunes, careful. Well done. Well done. Well done. Brilliant from Nunes, that. I felt like he could have pushed it just across the defender and maybe like gotten a red card, because any foul there, the defender's got to immediately let you go across. Once that ball goes across, you can't touch him. So he should have done that, really, but easy for me to say up here. But ball into Marmoush wasn't a great one. This time Kovacic is to blame for that, in fairness to Marmoush. Kovacic wins it back, though. That's a handball, but he gets the free kick before it. Good ball from Nico G. And Cherky rides a challenge really well there, gets the ball out here. This is a little bit better. We've seen the last couple of minutes, City have... The tempo's gone up. Just a little bit better. Ryan, no, it's a foul. Craig Dickhead Pawson, of course. Who's your man of the match so far? I know probably Kovacic is... Let's say outside of Kovacic then. I think that's quite obvious. Kovacic is the best player on the pitch right now. But is there anything else to be positive about? Are you concerned? Big up. Congratulations, Reese. What's your channel? Nunes. Yeah, he's been alright. One little mistake, but minuscule. Nico G for me, Liam, as well. I think he's been stable. Stable, but nothing... Ake's been alright, Cade, as well. John Stones. Yeah, there was a mistake before. I can't remember what the mistake was. I just remember being annoyed with him. Stones, yeah. But you don't want to be saying this, do you? These are the names that I want to be saying. Cherky, Foden, Marmoush. Those are the names. Reinders. These are the names that I want to be saying, because that means if we're saying those names, it means we're attacking, and it means we're getting chances. The fact that we're saying these names shows how deep we're having to play and how lacking we are in creativity. Haaland's having a great game. Sat on the bench. He is on the bench, isn't he? I think I saw him on the bench just then. I hate the idea of having to bring on the cavalry. Oh, okay. Heavy touch from him. Southampton going away from goal. Nico G, brilliant. Brilliant from Nico G. But Southampton still got it. Wellington coming forward again down the left side. Cienza further out wide. Reinders getting back. Nunes slowing him down between the two of them. Great stuff between them two. But Cienza coming inside. Told you, keep an eye on him, man. He's a good player. Ball whipped in, deflected. Ake clears it. It was Ake who gave it away up the other end of the pitch as well. And it was one of them where he was like stumbling backwards and he knew he had to chest it. Hits him in the chest, but because he's falling backwards, he just gave it straight back to a Southampton player off his chest. Nunes back to John Stones. John Stones' side foot effort down the line. Can win that, Nico G. And we're away. Space. Go, go, go. Kovacic, heavy touch. I passed the challenge. Go on, Kovacic. Yeah, he's not the quickest, is he, Kovacic? He slowed it down a little bit. Ryan Aït-Nouri joins up, though, down on the overlap. Back to Kovacic. Foden. Need to see more of him. Need to see more of him. The good news is we've seen a lot of Marmoush. He's just not played well, like his finishing in particular. has let us down. Reinders had that effort early on after a cutback from Marmoush. It was offside. It wouldn't have counted, but Reinders did hit the target at least and force Peretz into a save. Kovacic scoops it into Mateus Nunes, and that's going to trickle out for a goal kick in what has been an underwhelming 39 minutes of football. Got the neighbours having a bit of a shindig as well. They're having a gathering. Now it's getting that time of year, so I bet they can hear me as well. They're having like a... It's not a party. It's like a gathering of some sort. I don't know. It sounds like 10 people. Nunes is down. Nunes is injured. And he looks hurt. Oh my God, Kusanov's coming on. Kusanov's like chest hair was groomed. It had like a little, like a middle bit. Sexy chest hair from Kusanov. What's going on here? Donnarumma right back. Possible. Big up John. My issue with TJ is he plays more like a forward and disregards occupying the midfield. Too often he is the most forward player. I think that's tactical, to be honest. I'm not sure that's his choice. I think because he's dangerous in front of goal. He is capable of getting a goal or two. But yeah, it's a case of like, well, if the midfield's behind him, I'm not too worried, John. If there's a midfield going on behind him, then it's cool. But if he's not meant to be doing that, then that's a different story. But I do think that's the tactical thing from Pep. He does allow him that freedom to do that. And this is a sort of game where we could probably get away with it, because I do think Southampton, they're not going to be controlling big portions of the game. But Nunes is coming off here. He's coming off. Fucking hell, that's as bad as an injury, really. Because it really is like as bad as Rodri injury or a Bernardo injury or a Haaland injury would be. It's like, well, we've got Marmoush if we lose Haaland. We've got Nico G if we lose Rodri. Now we've got Kovacic if we lose Bernardo. And potentially Reinders. We lose Nunes. Are you okay with Rico Lewis? I like Rico, but he's just not this level, is he? He's Premier League quality player. And he's pushing it there because not 5 years ago, yes, 100%, he's Premier League quality. The fact that the Premier League has now evolved into it's always been more physical than other leagues, but this year is taking it up another notch, hasn't it? It's gone way more physical than previous years. Is he back on? Is Nunes okay? He looks like he might want to come back on. I'm hoping that was just an impact injury and he's like got a shin, like a cut shin. Because a shin makes you go down and you're down for a bit, man. If you get a whack on the shin, he's all right. He's running back on. That deserves a knee slap. Oh, fucking hell, I was worried then. He seems all right. He seems all right. Thank God for that. IR Tito. Fuck it. Kolo Touré can unretire and play right back. Golo. Imagine the scenes. Imagine the scenes when Kolo comes on. He was a great defender. He was very good defender. Very good player. I loved how we had the Touré brothers at our club, man. It's great. Top quality brothers. Foden into the penalty area. Oh, good tackle. Bumbles. It's just very unconvincing, isn't it, by Phil Foden at the minute? And I think he's in the same conversation as Rico Lewis in a game where the Premier League is just tough. Like, physical aspects are bigger. Like, challenges are waved away by referees a little bit more. They allow a little bit more to go, don't they? And great play by Nico Gonzalez. He doesn't suffer from that. He doesn't mind a bit of physicality. Steps in brilliantly and drives forward with it. No one to give it to other than Reinders on the overlap or on the left outside of him. Great play from Nico G there. But we need to see Phil Foden, like, you know, I don't know what to suggest. What do you suggest? How do you improve Phil Foden? What would be your recommendation for Phil Foden? Do you know what I mean? What should he be doing differently? I'm going to say play better. I get that. I don't know. We're heading into speculation there, though. 2 minutes of injury time in a first half that was incredibly forgettable. And the most forgettable... Stop being a puss and start scoring. Great advice. That's genuinely... The two Ryans there. Two polarising Ryans. Two Ryans who are of complete opposite. Go on. Oh, Cherky's had it. Oh, great tackle by Wellington as well. But Cherky steps across him. You've got to let that go, referee. You've got to let that go. Has he blown his whistle? He's a shithouse. He's a shithouse, man. He's a complete shithouse. Cherky, shoulder to shoulder, wins it back. Great tackle from Wellington. Cherky steps across him. Cherky doesn't give up. Goes back after it. Wins it back. We're not showing it, of course, because we don't want to show a replay that might jeopardise Manchester City being robbed of something. Because that was never a free kick. He stepped him across. But big up to the two polarising Ryans. Stop being a puss and start scoring, says one Ryan. And then the other Ryan says delete social media, which is a much more sensible recommendation. I think we should do both. Let's do both. Delete social media and stop being a puss and start scoring. Yeah. Or do more fishing. Yeah. Yeah, big up IR Tito for 8 months as well, by the way. Big up to you, mate. I didn't notice how long you've been a member for. Big up to you. Havertz down, Isa, is he? Is that game on TV? I haven't thought about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm like Pep. One game at a time. There goes the half-time whistle. In a game that was incredibly underwhelming, wasn't it? That was pretty poo. Pretty poo. Oh, they're on TV as well, aren't they? Of course they are. How else was I going to get it on my TV? So we'll watch that over half time. But I'm coming back for... I need a pee. I need a wee. So, what's in the glass, Moto? It's beer. I'm going to go and get another one as well because I think I'm going to need it for this second half. Unbelievable. Right, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Big up to everyone. Come on, we've only got 540 likes. We can definitely do more than that. Hit that like button, people, and I'll be back in a minute. Got something on my sock. See how bright it is. some cheese. Neighbours are having a barbecue. Doesn't it piss you off when your neighbours have a barbecue? Pisses me off. It just smells so good. Oh, bastards. Don't even know him, really. We've been here for nearly a year, man. We spoke to him like once. I tried to engage with them, but they couldn't be asked. I could tell they want to be really private neighbours, and I'm all for that, by the way. Oh, Newcastle ball in. Dan Burn with a shocking effort. What, we got 8 minutes to go at the Emirates. I had someone suggest I do watch-alongs for the rest of the Arsenal games when City aren't playing. It was cheddar as well, Andy. It was a bit of cheddar. But yeah, I've never done a... I did meet him. I went out, and I went after like 2 weeks. They don't want to speak to us. I can tell. I could tell straight away. He was terrified. Like, he was this little guy, man. I was like, "You all right, mate? How's it going?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm okay." And I was like, "I am Jonny. Nice to meet you." He was like, "Tom." "Hi, Tom. You okay?" "Yeah." I was like, this is a brilliant one-way conversation we're having here." I could tell he just didn't want to speak. So I was like, "Cool. I'll see you in a bit." I've never spoke to his missus. Never spoke to her, and she, I don't know. I'm quite a private person, to be fair. As someone who's got a YouTube channel and gives all of his information away on that, you'd be surprised to find out that I'm actually kind of private, to be fair. Certainly when I'm like, social media is like, fine, I don't mind. There's certain things I'm quite happy to push out and let you guys know what's going on in my personal life. But there's some things that obviously need to stay private. But, yeah, when I lived in Denton, when my first house, when I moved out of my parents' house, I moved to a house in Denton. Anyone in Manchester will know exactly where Denton is. Dane Bank Estate, actually. If you know Denton and you're from Denton, it was the Dane Bank Estate, and I moved there. Great, but I had a neighbour that knocked on my door like every hour, wanting a cig, like wanting to have a chat, like just always, just like, "Hey, Jonny, you alright? Want to have a chat?" And I'm like, I can't be arsed talking, man. Like, I just don't want to. Just leave me the fuck alone. But he was a really nice guy, man. So I've gone from one neighbour to a complete polarising neighbour. But anyway, right, boring. Big up Motto. What type of beer? It's the usual at the minute. I'm enjoying these at the minute. It's just very enjoyable beer. I do need to switch it up, though. I must admit, I'm actually getting a bit bored of it, to be fair. So I think I'll get a new beer for the next one. I've got a crate to go through first. Big up Daniel. The only problem with Foden is Foden. He was amazing in December, and not much has changed since then. When was he amazing? In December? That's like, I'm not trying to be scathing. I'm not trying to be a dick there. I'm just like, I don't remember him being amazing at all this season. You know, I'm looking for 23-24 Foden, and I'm just not seeing it at all. And I don't want him to go to the World Cup. I think that would be a really bad thing for Phil Foden. I think he needs the summer to go away, think, and deal with whatever the problem is as to why you can't play football as well as you used to. Deal with that, and you've got a month to do it. Go away, have a month to yourself, and you'll be surprised what you can get done in a month. Do it, get your shit sorted, and then come back better. And then City fans will be... We're all going to welcome you back with open arms. We welcome you now with open arms. It's just the fact that you're not playing well enough to get into this starting 11. And you've done nothing in these opening 45 minutes to suggest future games should include the name Phil Foden. I'm sorry. I love the guy. It's just a case of we can't just like love him because he's one of our own and because he's from Manchester and he's a City fan, born and bred and all that stuff. Tonali's shot was blocked. You know, I love him for that, but that's the reason to love him. Maybe not a reason to play him. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I hope he can return. I hope he can recover. I need to stop. Right, what time is it? Because I need to Be careful I don't miss the second half. But obviously half-time will... I needed to get another beer as well. Forgot to do that, so I'm going to have to go back out in a minute. Raymad says, Haaland, Doku on, Marmoush, Reinders off. Second half. Sorry, second half? Yeah. I'm not against it, in all honesty. I'm not massively against it. It would be harsh on Marmoush, and I think that would spell the end of Marmoush. Spelling and Marmoush. But that would spell the end of Marmoush, I think. Because if you're getting 45 minutes and then you're getting hooked for not scoring, you're not going to want to stay at the club. You're not. Reinders... I don't know. I don't know what Marmoush offers other things that Haaland doesn't. I personally would like give it 10 minutes and then see. Unless Nunez is injured, I don't expect to see any substitutions at half time. I would expect to see them at the 60-minute mark at the latest if it's still 0-0. And I'm talking the big guns come on, which are I'd be getting on Bernardo if it's gone. Bernardo, I'd be thinking about him just for that level of composure. Not sure who I'd bring off for him, to be fair, but actually the Nico G and Kovacic have been composed, so I'm not sure there's a need for Bernardo Silva really. But yeah, the likes, like you say, Rayman, Doku. I'd be thinking of a system change because it's not working. We've gone right through the middle, offering fullbacks as our only width, failing miserably. This is being tactically flawed, this first 45 minutes. Flawed. Not good. Big up to those that hit the like button while I was away. Continue to do that. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. It means a lot. It really does. And it's very, very easy to do. So, like that. But yeah. Arsenal fans looking happy as ever. Hello. That's my impression of an Arsenal fan. That's the stereotypical Arsenal fan face. Still 1-0, Arsenal Newcastle. Tummy hurts. I've got a dicky belly. A dicky belly. Motto, big up to you. We need Big Earl and Doku for bigger games. Big Earl for big games than this game. Win or lose, the league is more important for you. Yeah, it's definitely more important, but you want both. The issue for me is you get knocked out of the FA Cup by Southampton. The confidence, the feel-good factor, the within the team, within the club, within the fan base, it plummets. It plummets. And then you've got a situation where you come back to the Premier League and you're 6 points behind Arsenal. And then all of a sudden you're looking at 3 trophies turning into 1 trophy in terms of like feeling as a possibility, because one's gone, you've been knocked out of the FA Cup, so it's become Premier League only available to us, and we're 6 points behind Arsenal. If they beat Newcastle, which this still remains to be seen because there's 45 minutes to go, they have to play Fulham as well, which is before our game away at Everton, which will not be an easy game, not an easy game at all, and everything's changed, and it all starts with fucking around with the starting 11 and just not getting the job done to keep the winning momentum, emotional factors. Now, and Pep will turn to me and say, the minutes are required. It's not a case of giving them minutes. It's a case of there's too many minutes in the legs of the players I took off. That's what he'll say. And if the doctors tell him that, the doctors tell him that. And there's not much we can do about it. I just miss what Pep said the other day. Well, not the other day. Quite some days ago. Thousands of days ago. It was like years ago. He said, if you're tired, fuck you. If you're tired, fuck you. You know, that was great. I agree with that. Tired is a lot of it's mental. You'd be surprised how far you can keep going. You know what I mean? You can keep going. Big up Saint. Well, hammer these bum holes. You're always dropping the bumholes, aren't you? Well, how many of these bumholes Pep's going to say some shit out of his bumhole, probably, as well. Sit down, be quiet, nobody talk. And then Pep drops a fart. Imagine if he farted in the middle of that. You'd lose all respect, wouldn't you? Imagine your aura. If you're coming into a room, sit down, nobody talk. Dropped a little fart. It's gone out the window. That impact of walking into the room and everyone goes, oh, it's gone. The aura's gone. A fart ruins plenty of things, doesn't it? It really does. It's great. But yeah, come on, Pep. We need you to do something here. Right, let's get... All right, looks like half-time's fast approaching. Let me keep an eye on what's going on with the... Oh, yeah, that's not what I want to watch. Right, I'm going to go and get a beer because I feel like I'm going to run out. And I didn't even get a water, so I literally need it to have a fluid in front of me. I'll be back in a second. It won't be long. Genuinely, 1 second. Sorry, everybody. It's all kicking off next door. Should we do a next door party watch along and just like shift the camera into like into a bush and just be like, be one of those nosy neighbours with my binoculars like, what are you doing? Please don't be making too much noise. It's going to be past 9 o'clock soon, so please keep it down. Thank you. Big up Micah. Let me catch my breath because I ran. Success is a bad teacher in his case. Yeah. What do you mean? I'm trying to work out what you mean by that. What, taking it for granted? A City fan having a little nap? 2 City fans having a little nap. Someone needs to go like that. Go, oi! Right in his ear. Go, oi! With a mega horn. I used to do that to my mates all the time. I had this horn that was like big, long thing. It came with a pot noodle. I got it with a pot noodle like years ago, like 10, 15 years ago. Anytime one of my mates went asleep and it was like a vuvuzela, like right in their face, man. I've got, on my old phone, man, I've got so many videos of their faces, like Declan Rice. You know that video of Declan Rice when he wakes up and goes, it's so good. Scaring people is definitely one of my favourite things to do in life. Just that little, got you, and seeing their reaction. Some people don't find it funny at all. I think it's one of those things. Some people find it hilarious. I am one of those people who finds it hilarious. It's like coriander. Do you like coriander? It tastes like soap. It's shit. And apparently there's a percentage of people that can't eat coriander because it tastes like it's a genetic thing apparently, that some people, their tongues can taste soap when they eat coriander, and I'm one of them as well. It's weird, isn't it? People are weird. Weird. Second half's underway. Hopefully no coriander was used as a source of energy in the halftime dressing room. Unless they like coriander, in which case get it down your throats like Popeye. And go... And go mega strong. And come on and score lots of goals. Yeah, that'll be me then. We've given the ball away. Southampton, Nathan Ake, superb. Superb from Nathan Ake. Was it him who made the mistake to begin with, though? Because, Jesus Christ, Nathan Ake. Oh, Ryan Nori. Nathan Ake, brilliant, mate. Brilliant. See, I'm even laughing, and you're right. You're right, Christine. If you've got a bad heart, it's bad. But I'm even chuckling at it a little bit. Just the idea of going boo. I'd love to sneak up on you, Christine. That doesn't sound good, does it, Christine? That took a turn. That took a turn. I'm sneaking up on Christine now. Big up, Christine. Boo! Ah, God, sorry. Right, come on. We need to sort this out. We need to sort our act out because Southampton have already had a chance in this second half. What's going on? Big up, Paul. Good to see you, man. Just wanted to say hi. Everything I miss a game with you, we lose. I have family round, but I reckon if you agree I joined, then we are safe. Right. If you stay where you are then, man. What the fuck? You didn't tell me that. Jesus Christ. Gotta stick around, mate. Stick around. Paul's here, everyone. It's all good. Paul's here. We're going to win. We're going to win. I'm too calm for this situation, in all honesty, because we are staring a problem right in the face here. And, I mean, the game's not... Sorry, the second half's not old enough to really suggest whether any tweaks, tactical tweaks, have been made. And all it takes is the finest, subtle little from Pep and can change a lot. Ryan Nori kept that in. He's done brilliantly well there. No thanks to Marmouche. I mean, Ryan Nori, unbelievable. And then Reinders, I mean, the ball to him, to be fair. But Ryan Nori was brilliant there. Absolutely sensational. I don't even know how he kept it in to begin with. But then there was a couple of Paul Gascoigne-esque versus Scotland sort of like dinks over the head of a few Southampton players. And he kept it going and then started working his way into the penalty area. The layoff to Reinders was overhit. But here's Marmouche into the penalty area. Shot from Marmouche, blocked and deflected out for a corner. Slightly better. Slightly better. And big up Art. Come on, City. Let's put this match away. Big up to you, mate. Thanks for the kind donation. Really appreciate that, mate. Top man, Art. And we need to, mate. We need to put this game away. Absolutely. And we got a corner. An opportunity to do it. Well, start the doing of it right now. Short. Ryan Nori. Reinders. Whips it. And it's cleared at the back post. And Cienza, Cherky's not having a good game at the minute, Cherky. Very, I mean, anonymous. And how often have we said that lately? Cherky's like barely had the ball. You know? Half time at Arsenal, apparently, is it? He is, Vic. I think he's a good player. I think he's Premier League quality. Another player in this Southampton squad that, for me, is Premier League quality. I think that's Cienza. Hang on a minute. Great ball. Marmouche is away to the byline. Lots of space. Marmouche cuts it back. A terrible cutback, man. He's so unconvincing in this game. It's like everything he looked like. He was through then and I'm like, I didn't believe him. I didn't believe in him. I'm praying this changes, man. Because he's getting enough opportunities to sort it out, Ryan, isn't he? Because that was so much space for him there. It was a tight angle. I don't blame him for cutting it back there. But it was like, the cutback was intercepted with ease. And he doesn't showcase that body language that it's like this believable, like, you're going to do something here. I can sense it, like, the way you're moving with that ball. Great ball, great ball. Ake to the byline. What's he doing there? Cutback is intercepted again. And Ake's now way out of position, but no threat at all from Southampton. The way they're playing, they are going to be preying on the transitions. And, I mean, even how deep they are, they're going to struggle to be getting transitions at this rate. Great play from Jonny Reinders after a great ball to Ake a little bit earlier. Good start from the second half from Reinders. Foden now gets it to the byline for Nunes. Nunes dinks it over everybody, and that's just Haaland's bread and butter. You forgot he wasn't playing, didn't you, Nunes? Ake picks up the loose pieces. Slightly better. This is a minor improvement. Cherky to the byline. Fires it across the face of goal. I think it took the fingertips of Peretz, but Ryan, no, he nods it back in, and then Marmoush. Header over the bar. Better from City. Better. Really good from Cherky as well to get to that byline. Shows a bit of speed there to get there in that position as well. Southampton playing out from the back successfully. Would you make changes? Would you change anything? Bad ball that. Bad ball from, I think that's Taylor Harwood-Bellis as well, who's giving it away. And he's bollocking his goalkeeper. And there's Nico O'Reilly on the bench. And Doku as well. Savinho, Kasanov, Doku, O'Reilly, Bernardo Silva, all warming up. No sign of Haaland warming up, though. There's your clue that Haaland's probably not going to be coming on anytime soon. But there is a possibility for those five. Kovacic, you stupidly good footballer. What a touch that was from Kovacic there. Brilliant. And then he sends Marmoush away. And then Marmoush goes down and he wins the free kick. It was a dive, but a little shirt pull from Harwood-Bellis. He does pull his shirt, in fairness to Marmoush, but he goes down. No, he doesn't even pull his shirt. He doesn't even pull his shirt. He buys a free kick, let's say. But that touch from Kovacic, man. Wow. Lovely stuff from the Croatian, man. Great to see that. He's an underrated player. He's not disrespected, but I do feel like he flies under the radar for some people. I don't think people quite appreciate his capabilities, and he's never really. His most prominent season was last season, and that makes him seem like a bad player. But I actually thought he was one of our best performers last season. Cherky, edge of the area, Phil Foden. I could do that, mate. I can do that all day long. It's not even close, man. It's the technique's all wrong. It's all wrong. Over the bar by a distance. How many times have we seen Phil Foden like whip that in? What's happened, Phil? Big up, mullet. Top man. Someone needs to tell Craig Pawson to get out the fucking way when we have the ball outside the box. He's like an extra midfielder for them. I haven't noticed, but that sort of stuff annoys me, man. Savinho's coming on. Doku's coming on. A complete change in tactics is happening because those are wingers. Saved by Trafford. Shot from Stewart, I think it was. Yes, it was. Stewart shot. Saved by Trafford easily, in fairness to him, because he just collects it. And then Marmoush wins another free kick. Again, it's off Taylor Harwood-Bellis. And again, I think we got away with it. Again, I don't think that's a free kick. I think he just needs to be a bit stronger there, Marmoush. Let's have another look. It's not a free kick. I mean, Craig Pawson, we're having a go at him, aren't we? But he's gifted us 2 free kicks there. Both free kicks involving Marmoush and Harwood-Bellis. I was surprised Savinho didn't start solo, in fairness. I thought this was a banker. I thought it was like he's definitely starting because he's been like almost the last 2 or 3 games he's been one of, maybe the first substitute to come on. So I was thinking, well, you're going to play him there. Why has Pep changed the system? The fact that he's changed the personnel is more understandable, but I think a system change is more of a concern to me because obviously he must be doing it for what the scouts have reported back to him as to how Southampton play. But I see no reason because they play the same system Arsenal and Liverpool play. Well, no, Arsenal, not so much Liverpool, but more Arsenal. It's a similar setup. Ball in, and it's cleared. Foden picks up the loose pieces. Good ball from Cherky. Back to Turkey again. Left foot shot. Nunes on the edge of the area. Nunes shot! And it's blocked. Fucking hell. Oh, what we're doing here. Ref's making the substitutions. I need a pee already. We are, what? 11 minutes into the second half and my bladder's already in need of another pee. Foden's coming off. It's bad, isn't it? No more chances now. You've had your chance. You've had your chance this season and you've let us down, mate. And I'm sorry it has to be worded like that, but those are the facts. I hate it. I hate it because I love him. But Kovacic coming off. I understand Kovacic more, to be fair. Now I'm thinking about it. I understand it. I'm not sure I agree with it, but it's we're not facing much of a threat from Southampton, so I'm not sure we need both Nico G and Kovacic in there. I do think Nico G offers more of a defensive resolution, like a resolute approach. He's more of a defensive-minded player than Kovacic is. And Kovacic, it looks like he might be carrying an injury there. The way he was like limping there. Well, at the bench, he was like moving his knee a little bit. So maybe it's an injury. But I understand it even tactically because I think Nico G is a defensive-minded player compared to Kovacic at least. But here's Jeremy Doku, fresh legs onto the pitch. Tired legs of Southampton going up against Reinders. Oh! A whisker. A whisker wide. Oh, that's not far away at all. Big up Curtis. Give Phil a year away at Girona for some sun. Just give him the summer off, man. He needs the summer off. Foden went over... Stones went over to Foden when he went off. Almost patronisingly. I would be annoyed. If I'm Foden, I'm like, don't come over and pat me on the back of the head, mate. Because it highlights it more. Just leave me alone. Let me walk off and just get off and crack on. Don't draw attention to the fact that I'm pissed off. Because it just makes it all about Foden's not well and he's not doing well. And here's Savinho, though. He might do well. Ball across is blocked by Wellington, who's having a great game at the minute. Oh, and he just held his hamstring. Wellington might be coming off because I swear I just saw him wince and hold his hamstring. Southampton are... They've got loads of injuries, by the way. So this isn't like Southampton at their best. You know, they've got Manning's in... great ball. Ryan Ignori into... Marmouche. It is Marmouche the Floop. It's Marmouche the Floop. He's proper flooping today, man. This is a fucking floop of a performance from Marmouche. Ryan Ignori in acres of space. A 5-yard pass to Marmouche. And he floops it over the bar. Big up, Darks. I haven't seen you in ages, mate. How's it doing, man? Good to see you. And he gets the game. He reads the room immediately. Get Marmouche and Foden off. Get maybe Nico O and Doku on. Well, you've got one of them on. I'm going to have to go for a pee in a minute because this is gone. Really, Rush? You think he's going to be sold in the summer? Is that Shea Charles coming on? Oh. The guy who scored the winner against Arsenal. Former Manchester City Academy graduate. Another one as well, because of course we've got Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Bragg is leaving the pitch, going off to brag to all his friends about, I've just played at Wembley. And Larin coming on as their centre forward. And Shea Charles going to sit in the midfield for the Saints. Here comes Ryan Ignori. Ryan Ignori and Jeremy Doku on the pitch at the same time. A rarity, in all honesty. I think the last time I saw that, certainly from a starting point, was Juventus in the FIFA Club World Cup. And they ripped them apart. So let's hope they do it again. We've already seen signs. Savinho at the back post. A looping, deflected cross lands at his feet and he can't do anything with it. And Wellington, whose hamstring doesn't seem to be bothering him too much because he's taking it off his Brazilian friend Savinho. John Stones, man on mate, back to Trafford. If we're paying 300 grand a week for Marmouche, he shouldn't be flooping at all. I agree. I agree in this particular game. I do think the whole career being called a floop is something different. I do think it's, bad game, you're a terrible signing. They're two different conversations, aren't they? I don't think he's a terrible signing. The signing... Oh, great play. Cherky. Ball across. Oh, Marmouche was trying to floop it in the back post there. That could have been an absolute game changer for Marmouche. If he gets on the end of that, and I tell you who does get on the end of that. You know who gets on the end of that. You know. That is Haaland's bread and butter, that. Sliding in at the back post. How many times have you seen that? Enjoy, Darks, mate. Big up to you, mate. Family first. Enjoy. Have a good time. Hope you have a good one, man. But yeah. Opportunity goes begging again for Manchester City. But I would say we are playing better. We are playing better. We're looking more threatening. Southampton are starting to look a little bit more tired. The fatigue is setting in. And City have got some fresh legs onto the pitch, which is only causing more concern for Southampton. But we are still at 0-0. There was that little threat about a minute or two ago where they came down the left side and Stones dealt with it well. Great ball. Nunes to the byline. Oh, trying too much. He took an extra touch that didn't need to be taken. And it's out for a corner at least. But Nunes really should be banging that. Just hit and hope, really, from there. There's that many bodies in the box there in front of Nunes that Pep's fuming. He's fuming. I think he's fuming at Marmouche for not getting on the end of it. Cherky. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Cherky. Oh, he slowed it down, goes back to Savinho. Savinho with a little dummy. Into Cherky. Turn. He's just dancing. Savinho! Great save by Peretz. Rebound. Oh, Ryan Nori took it off the toes of Reinders. And Doku's giving it away. No players in front of... Who's that? Is that Fellows? And that's a foul. But they play on. They're away. Nunes' speed. Oh, my God. Trafford, well played, Trafford. We got away with that one. Well done, James Trafford. Sweeper keeping brilliant. Pep Guardiola goes mental in celebration, not anger. He's buzzing. Well, he was going like yes to James Trafford because that was vital. But City are turning the screw, but the space is getting bigger behind us right now. So the threat of a transition is arguably getting bigger. But our threat is growing as a result. Which I'd rather have it this way, to be honest. I'd rather be more threatening and leave more gaps than the first half. Put it that way. I don't want a repeat of the first half because that was just average. Oh, go on, Savinho. Oh, and he's had it take too much again. Trying too much. A lot of threat coming down this right-hand side between Nunes and Savinho. The game's livened up a little bit here. When the sun hits the Southampton players' kits, I can't tell the difference between their colours because it turns so bright that it just looks white. So both teams look like they're wearing a white kit when the sun hits it. I can just about tell the difference. But anyway, big up John. Cheers, man. It's good, isn't it? Ginger wig. Type in Google ginger wig Man City and you can buy it. This isn't a sponsored video. He hasn't paid me to say that. He doesn't even know who I am. I just want to tell everyone that there's a fantastic Manchester City fan that makes Manchester City merchandise that's not club affiliated. It's just good. Southampton fans falling asleep there, which is mental. I need a pee really badly, so I'm going to have to go in a minute. How bad is my bladder? How bad? Why is that Southampton fan just... I mean, they're laughing there as Wellington. Right, injury. I'm going right now. It's a good time to do it. Someone should check on that Southampton fan. I'm not sure he was sleeping. Still 0-0. Not missed anything. Doku. Marmoush. What's going on here with him? He's not only did he give the ball, like, lose control of the ball, he gave a free kick away as well, man. Pep. Pep. That's all I have to say, Pep. Why have you done this, Pep? Why did you do this? Now all those players that are like, oh, we don't want to use them. We don't. That too many minutes in their legs. Now they're all coming on anyway, mate. In a much more high pressure situation now, in a more tense situation, having to throw all of the players on, man. Silly, man. Silly. What's going on at Arsenal, by the way? Big up Vasco. Now I understand why Pep just don't play Marmoush that much. I'm sorry, but he can't be a backup for Haaland. At least I don't see how. Yeah. I mean, I like him. I've seen glimpses of quality, and I think we will sell him, and then we'll see him go to another club and do well. I can almost guarantee you that. A bit of a similar situation to Alvarez. But I would snap your arm off for Alvarez right now. Alvarez above Marmoush in an instant. In an instant. And Alvarez is a much better player than he was when he was at Manchester City. How he plays now is way better. Like, he's way more accomplished, way more sensible and confident on the ball. His hold-up plays is improved. His dribbling ability has always been good, but that's gone up a level. The finishing has always been top-notch, has remained top-notch. Scoring goals for fun, man. The guy's an absolute beast, Alvarez. But he was nowhere near that level at City. That version of Alvarez at City is better than this version of Marmoush that we're witnessing. And I don't feel like it's Marmoush's fault entirely. Corner ball, and it's cleared. Because I do think it's a case of, I wonder what would happen if Marmoush was given 10 games in a row. Let's say he played 10 games in a row and finded his footing and started to settle down and get confidence. But we'll never know when you have a striker like Erling Haaland. Cherky, edge of the area, little Cruyff. Oh, lovely turn again. Cherky then drags his shot, but it's looped up in the air with a half clearance. Nico G trying to keep it alive with the counter press. And Craig Pawson says it's a push, but I can't argue because I think he's given some very generous free kicks. Haaland's coming on. Haaland's coming on. Nico O'Reilly is coming on as well. I think you know who's coming off for Haaland. Come on, big man. Come on, Haaland. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Big up to all of you that have hit the like button. We can definitely do better than that. Let's smash the like buttons up, people. You know Nico O'Reilly locks in when he does his little tick. I love it. He goes like that, and then it's like, oh shit, he's going to score. He goes. It's like Morse code. Like blinking Morse code. Like one blink means pass, two blink means shoot. Anyway. And he's like, oh shit, he's going to score. If he went like that, it was like he's going to get an assist. But that means he's going to get a goal. Big up to the feminist Grim Reaper. I appreciate the congratulations. Thank you very much. Something just went, what the hell was that? Oh, given away. Cherky. Nico Gonzalez. Saved by Peretz. Cherky blocked. Handball shout. Wide by Reinders, but they're still crying for handball here. The City players are demanding a VAR check. Big up, Ben. I like how you've started a theme, man. Big up to you, Ben. You've started a thing on this channel, man. It's always going to be Marmoush. Because it's like Gooch. That's not a handball. It's not a handball. It hit his arm, but his arm was like that, and it hit like there. And then Reinders' left foot effort drags it wide. It wasn't a terrible effort from Reinders, but I mean, it wasn't on target. Thanks, by the way, for the super chat, by the way. Really appreciate the congratulations. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, man. And big up to Mullet. Haaland has never scored or assisted in any final or semi-final for City. 12 games. Mad stat. That is mad. I didn't know it was when all... I knew the final one. I didn't know it was a semi-final. That's mental. What Hannah said. But that is mad, isn't it, Mullet? That's mad, that. Semi-final, no goal or assist. Is that even true? Surely. Can't think of any. You might be right. Doku trying to thread the eye of a needle there. Trafford with his sweeper-keeping duties coming out. Nico O'Reilly plays the ball through the inside channel for Doku. He's never going to get on the end of that, though. This could be the game, Mullet. This is the game where he breaks that 12-game barren run. There is a City player running up. Is that a player that's been substituted? I think it might be. Is it Ryan Aït-Nouri who went off? Yeah, because it was right. That looked like Ryan Aït-Nouri. Yeah, Ryan Aït-Nouri's gone off. But here's Savinho. Oh, you've got it, mate. Accidentally. I don't know how you got that ball then, but it wasn't meant for you to go there, but you've got it anyway. Here's Nico G. I think he's had a good game, Nico G. Don't you think that? I think he's done all right. He's done okay. He's on the ball again. Into Reinders. We can trust Nico Gonzalez in Rodri's absence. I really think. Doku! Shot is blocked by Shea Charles. Out for a corner to City. Big up Hank. Okay, we need it. We need it. No. Now. Give us that lucky gooble. It has mystical powers that help us score. Big up to you, Hank. And big up to the turkey that goes... That's it now, we're scoring. And big up to Tim. I remember Tim. Who was the other person? There was another person in your family that's watching. I can't remember, mate. You don't send a super chat to answer that question. But I'm sure there was another person. But big up to Hank, and big up to Tim, and big up to the turkey. Turkey. Russ, top man Russ. Reindeer, not good enough, and been poor signing. I think we need to give him another year, Russ. I'd give him another year. Wellington's gone down again. How many? I went for a piss. Why is he still on? I went for a piss and he went down. 5 minutes before I went for a piss, he was complaining about his hamstring. And then he went down 5 minutes later and I thought, all right, I'll go for a pee. And I've come back and he's gone down again. What's going on here? Get him off. Do they have any substitutes to replace him? Because I don't think they do. Because he's come on as the substitute, as the replacement for Manning, who is suspended. And is that Matsuki coming on? Wellington off. And it is Matsuki coming on for Southampton. Reinders with the corner. Takes it not short, but shortish. Cherky straight into the hands of Peretz, man. Come on. Bowls it out as well. Intercepted by Nunes. Savinho. Great interception. Doku now coming away. Oh, and Doku keeps going. And he nearly bulldozed his way through there, but poor, really, from Doku, that. That was poor. Nunes, you've got to get up and win that, mate. Nathan Ake, you've got to do the same now, and they've both done their jobs. Well done, both of you. Well done. That wasn't easy defending that. That's hard to get the trajectory right. But Nathan Ake's now gone down. That's a dead leg as well. Pretty sure that's a dead leg. Oh, fucking hell, man. What's the Arsenal score? Imagine being under this much pressure and you see these two come off the bench. Feel bad for Southampton. Yeah, it must be pretty daunting to see Nico O'Reilly and Haaland come on. Doku and Savinho before it as well. Two dribbling wizards. And then two absolute units. Haaland is a goal scorer. I mean, even O'Reilly is a goal-scoring machine at the minute, isn't he? Scoreline remains 0-0. So the idea of lack of minutes, we want to make sure we don't get too many minutes in the legs. Well done, Pep, because we're heading to extra time and we're going to have another half an hour after this, as it stands. Brilliant. I'm really pissed off with him, man. And I don't normally get this annoyed with him because I thought he was pushing his luck with Newcastle. And as much as we did well against them and we battered them, I think if you watch the Newcastle games since that win, beating Newcastle is not that difficult. Because they're shit this season, Newcastle. They are nowhere near the same. And Cherky's been caught on the ball. Really sloppy from him. Cienza. Into Matsuki. 1-0 Southampton. Cherky, giveaway. Pep Guardiola, mate. You made too many changes. Too many changes. Goal, Southampton. We're getting knocked out. We're getting knocked out by Southampton. For arrogance. Arrogance of Pep Guardiola. You can call it minutes. You can say they needed the rest. They need less minutes in their legs. We had 8 days rest after this game. 8 days rest after this game. There was your rest. There was your rest. You came into this game and you made too many changes. And now you've got to bring on the cavalry. And it's too late. And not only that, you bring on all these substitutions. And then when you give the ball away on the halfway line, bang, 1-0 Southampton. This was written in the stars the second I saw that starting 11. Joke. Joke. Sorry, Christine, to put that on the screen right after a goal, but fuck me. We do need a goal now, don't we, Christine? We really do. We really do. Fucking hell, man. Well, at least we're not going extra time. There's your rested legs, Pep. That's your legs are getting rested now because we're not even getting that extra half an hour. Fucking hell, man. The finish was unbelievable, by the way. What a goal that was by Stewart. Bends it. Knows where the goal is. Doesn't need to look. Right foot. Bends it into that far corner. Some might say Donnarumma could have saved that. I'm not so sure. But maybe. You never know with Donnarumma. You never know. You never know. Southampton have knocked out Arsenal and they are about to knock out Manchester City. And it's everything we deserve for this performance and the selection from Pep Guardiola. Nothing more to say. Absolutely pathetic, says Vasco. I'm fuming with Pep. I'm fuming. Big up to those City fans that have travelled down. Big up to those... I mean... It was arrogance from Pep. It was just sheer arrogance. That Southampton fan, he's alive now. He's woke up. Can we nick an equaliser and take it to half-time? Cherky, mate. You're the fucking reason they've scored, Cherky. Wow, we've got this shirt on as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable timing. Big up Micah. Thoughts on TUS deal with Man United? Would you ever sell your channel in such a scenario as Man U after criticising your team? I don't think I would. No. I don't think I would. I don't think I... Nico Riley. No, I think the decision from Mark Goldbridge is an interesting one. And it's a very, very hypocritical one, let's be fair about it. Because the guy's gone on about the mainstream media for quite some time. In terms of mainstream media. Ball down to the byline for Nunes. Can we get that equaliser? No, we can't. And we're probably not going to. It just feels like that. Do you feel like that? Do you still believe I'm not sensing an equaliser? I'd love to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. But one thing I'm not proven wrong was the team selection. I've been proven right. 100% correct with saying that. Even if we do equalise, I was correct. But can we nick an equaliser? Something. Just something. Let's just blag our way back into this girl. And undeserving at the minute, but can we nick it? Go on. Yeah! I don't even want to celebrate, man. It's 1-1. Well done, City. Brilliant. I'm fucking fuming. I'm fuming with Pep, and I never get this annoyed with him. I never get this annoyed with Pep. I always have some sort of understanding for his decisions, but I'm fuming. It's 1-1. Brilliant. Absolutely buzzing. We're back in the game. Fantastic. Jeremy Doku with a bit of luck, a deflected effort flies into the bottom corner. Fantastic. We got some luck. Brilliant. Sensational. Fucking yes. But fuck me, Pep. Why have you done this, man? Why would you think so arrogantly? Why do you not even know about the qualities of Southampton? Why? Why would you not respect them? Why would you think that this is a championship team, so I'm going to drop all the fucking players? Like, all of them get rotated. Well, most of them get rotated. Why? They're better than Burnley. You didn't rest them then, and they're going to get a winner. Southampton. Off the fucking bar. Or is that a save? Fucking hell, what a disgrace this is. I'm fuming with Pep. The most I've arguably been annoyed with him maybe ever. Because I knew it was going to be a problem. The second Southampton scored, I knew my head was going to go. I knew it was going to go. Fuck's sake, man. We're in the game. It's 1-1. Yeah, like, we shouldn't be here like this. It shouldn't be a game like this. You just play that team that has got a winning feeling. Albeit they didn't play brilliant against Burnley, they created 28 shots, you know. We've created nothing of quality in this game, and anything we have created has been missed because you're playing Marmouche, who is incredibly rusty. 1-1, great. Scoreboard, apologies, there you go. Boom. Corner ball for Southampton. Is he onside? Fucking hell. Haaland gets back there, pass the ball, mate. Great ball, Doku's away. Can we win this game from here? It would be cruel on Southampton in all honesty, but Jeremy Doku gives it away. Oh, I can't, mate. I can't chill. I get more annoyed after the equaliser because I was holding back when we went 1-0 down. The equaliser gives me a reason to get annoyed more because we've gotten away with it. So it makes it easier to highlight because I don't want to highlight Manchester City's mistakes and frailties. I don't want the world to see what mistakes we make and Pep Guardiola's capabilities of doing the odd stupid thing like that. Still in that. Well done, Nunes. Brilliant from Nunes. So glad he's not injured. Oh, he's overrun that, though. He's overrun that. Fucking hell, man. You know, when you win a game, you can talk about, like, we beat Burnley 1-0. You can talk about all the negatives and all the issues that went on in that game with a bit more clarity, I feel, because there's a silver lining to the whole conversation that you won. You won anyway, so who cares? Like, really, that detail? But it's a case of warning. There's a warning in there. Do you know what I mean? And then we went 1-0 down, and it was like, oh, shit. But the equalisers... It brought it all to the surface. It brought it all to the surface, man. It really did. Big up here. Thanks for the usual, man. You thought it was going to be a really expensive evening against Burnley, didn't you? Turned out to be a nice and cheap one for you. So big up to you, mate. And you're looking like a cheap one as well. But we're going to extra time as it stands, unless we can nick a winner. I sense there's opportunities in this game for both teams, the way it stands. Big up to Motto as well for sending another gifted membership. Big up to you. Clicked on the wrong thing, man. Sorry. Jessica, big up to you. Haaland, Bernardo's on. Absolutely. Sorry, didn't tell you that, did I? Who went off? I was too busy whinging. Too busy having an absolute rant. No, I don't need to chill because you've put us in this situation, Pep. You put us here with this selection. Oh, it was just like ricocheting around, man. I was just like thinking Nico G was going to get on the end of it. A little shot by Nico G. At the end was blocked. Fucking hell, Nico G. Another effort. Oh! G! He smashed it into the top corner! It's 2-1 Manchester City! Yes! Yes! Oh, we've scabbed our way into an FA Cup final as it stands, man. But, oh, no, I can't deal with that. Oh, that's horrible. A little boy, man, a little Southampton fan crying his heart out. Oh, it hurts, man. I don't like seeing that. I'm buzzing for us, man, but that's horrible, isn't it, man? Why did they show that straight away? Completely deflated me. Completely deflated me. What a goal by Nico Gonzalez. Unbelievable. Unbelievable rocket from Nico Gonzalez, but a little Southampton boy just burst into tears, man. Ah, but buzzing. He'll recover. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. Right. Fucking hell, man. We're winning. Jesus Christ. What a goal that was from him. Even moments before he was having a shot, but he just thunder bastarded it right into the top corner. City fans go wild. Oh, man. Big up Pay. Unbelievable. What's the score, man? Let's have a little cheeky look. 4-0-1. Oh, no, it's not. It's... they're going to be... That's a red card. It's going to be a yellow, is it? Is it a yellow? Looks like Arsenal could be going... Newcastle could be going down to 10 men here. Referee's got his yellow card out. It's all good. Let's go back to the game. Give a shit about them. Why am I even watching them fucking clowns? Still 1-0. That's not the game. That's rugby. It's not even the right fucking sport. Right. Oh, yes. Scoreboard. Jesus Christ. Kyagro. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. You had to send a super chat. Now I'm going to have to change it in a minute as well because Southampton are coming forward. Nathan Ake. It's a corner ball. This game's just exploded into life. It's annoying. Oh, Nico G's holding his leg as well. He's going, ooh. He was doing that. You know when you do that? When you got like a whack in the knee. Like knee to knee. That's a bad pain, that is. Corner ball cleared? Question mark? Yeah, it was. Corner ball again, though. Sloppily cleared, to be honest. By Ake and Stones. Between the two of them, they did the job. But, I mean, a bit of communication would have been nice. Giving one member when City scores. Big up Darks, man. Joining in with Peer. That's Peer's game. Oh, and you've done it as well. Big up to you, Darks. Top man. Thank you very much. And you've done another one. Big up to you. You might have to refund in a minute, because... Oh. Cleared. Go on, Cherky. Doku's away. Who's going to get on the end of this? Keeper comes out. Doku's away. There's no goalkeeper. What is going on? What am I witnessing? And Doku's still got the ball. It's an open net. Just put the ball in the open net. The Southampton player's back. Savinho with an open net with his Southampton player. He's cleared off the line. I can't believe it. Oh, my God. I'm speaking like an auctioneer. I can't believe what I'm watching. And it's still 2-1. Oh... Cleared by Nathan Ake. Southampton aren't done here, man. They're coming forward. What the fuck was that? Where did the keeper come from? It just... But he missed the whole ball. Completely missed. Here we go. Opportunity. Cherky's shot is blocked. He's not had a good game, has he, Cherky? Very wasteful. Big up Darks for the gifted memberships and Peer and Motto. Big up. 7 minutes. 7 Minuten. 7 minutes of injury time. What the shit in hell? Ball to the byline. Nico O'Reilly cuts it back to the far post. It's Savinho with a bad effort, but it turned out to be a pass. And Haaland's header was... I mean, Savinho, man. You in front of goal is just a disaster, isn't it, Savinho? To be fair, there was 2 Southampton players in the way. He hit it on target, and it was going in the bottom corner. Logic would suggest play it in the air, don't play it on the floor. The second you see a defender is the only person who's going to stop the ball going in the net, play it to a ball where a height where they have to use their hands to stop it, and John Stones has stopped it from being 2-2. You put it in the air, don't you? You put it in a position where they have to use their hands or head, and it's much harder. Stones is injured, is he? I'm surprised he's lasted this long, in all honesty. Let's have a look at... That's the great angle for Nico Gonzalez. That's how you win an FA Cup semi-final. That is how you do it. And that man needs to stay at this football club as far as I'm concerned, because I am a big fan of him. I've been saying it all season. He has been fantastic for us. And the fact that he's been thrown by the wayside for minutes that I would suggest is a little bit insulting. I know how good Rodri is. I know he's brilliant. I just think there's been moments where Pep could have just 10 minutes here. Do you know what I mean? 10 minutes there. Even 5 minutes, man. Just bring him on and let it just get some time out there. And he's not done it. Now he's had his hand forced. In fact, Nico Gonzalez has only played when Pep's hand's been forced. He was signed because Pep's hand was forced, seemingly so. Because the second Rodri's back, he's not seen the pitch for 5 seconds. But every time he plays, he's great. And it's not the fact that he's scored. Everyone's going to love the fact that he's banged it in the top corner. He's been our best player. He's given it away. Why do I speak? He's given it away. He's won a free kick. It's all good. It's all good. He's all good. Every time, man. Compliment a player, boom, they give it away.
Bernardo's got safe feet. He's got the safest feet in the team. He's a really safe player, that Bernardo Silva.
Gives it away on the edge of the area against Burnley. What was he doing? There's another little boy, City fan. Happy. Spoiled. Good for them. Good for the next generation of Manchester City fans. Good for you. You're going to be spoilt. I think people of my age and older, they recognise this situation and you feel those tears of that Southampton fan because you know you've been in. No, I'm not sure. We didn't even get to semi-finals, to be fair, in Africa. We were nowhere near this, when we were really bad. But Doku to the byline. Go on, lad. 4 minutes and a half gone. Cherky wins it back high up the pitch. Really good from Cherky. Thinks about going to the corner flag. Does. And gives it away. Oh. You're fuming. Big up, Andy. He's gotten a lot of time. That's what's so confusing to me about Savinho is you think about Marmoush, who has had a terrible game, by the way. He was awful today, Marmoush. Let's be fair about it. But we've seen a lot of quality from Marmoush. A lot. Since he's been in. None today, unfortunately. But what we've seen from Nico Gonzalez and other players that are these sort of fringe players, are those two in particular for me. Marmoush and Nico G. 2 January signings of last season. Let's just pause that thought because Southampton have got a free kick that's going to be launched into the box with Peretz, the goalkeeper for Southampton, coming forward again. Oh, he's been sent back. Mandy just said, don't be a twat. And he goes long. That's embarrassing. Could be embarrassing if we go 2-2, and we're not going to as it stands. 1.5 minutes to go. Ball fed down the lines, intercepted. Oh, man. Get into him, Savinho. Get into him. Well done, Nunes. Well done. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Clear your net. Nico G. Well done, Nico. Brilliant. Brilliant from Nico Gonzalez. Again, finding Haaland in a pocket man on Haaland. Cherky. Great feet from Cherky. That's better. Haaland's offside. He's not going to get on the end of that anyway. Nico G belongs aside. I'll get it right in a minute, Jessica. Nico G belongs alongside Rodri when both are fit. I would like to see it. I think we saw it for like 2 minutes, didn't we, once when he came on as a sub. Cienza's asking for a foul and Craig Pawson. Christine, big up to you. You asked earlier on in this stream, have we paid him enough? I think we have. Because I think he's been very generous for us today. I'll be honest with you. I think the referee's been very kind to Manchester City today. And not in any big decisions, thankfully, where you can point the finger at him and go, that cost Southampton the game. But I can think of 4 or 5 little incidents where I'm like, ooh, that was a free kick, that was a free kick. And then we get away with it. And I think it's been all right. Craig Pawson. Mullet was fuming that he was helping Southampton with their low block earlier. But I actually think the referee's been really generous. But yeah, big up Jessica. And I would like to see that a lot more, 100%. 7 minutes, right, we've done it. We've done it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Pep's having a word with Tonda Eckert, the Southampton manager. Having a word with him. I don't know what he's going to say to him. He'll say, next time I'll play my strong team against you. That's what if I'm Pep, that's what he should have said. I'm going to play my strong team. But hey, you flip the script, you talk about it in the sense of how the media are going to portray this is getting the job done. It should be that. It should be that. We got the job done. And albeit it was ugly, albeit it was we made incredibly hard work of it, we conceded a goal and we absolutely responded with a bit of luck, but there is a definite response from Nico Gonzalez, who for me is a stone wall man of the match. And the Southampton players are having cameras shoved in their face. Not happy about it, Stuart there. Understandably so. After scoring that goal and you still go on to lose, when you score a goal like that in the 80th minute and you lose the game anyway, you got to be fuming at that, haven't you, if you're Southampton? I feel for Southampton. I feel like we've done a bit of a number on them now, and it's just a little bit of luck for the Doku goal and an absolute sensational screamer from Nico Gonzalez has decided the game. But if you're Southampton, you've got to be unbelievably proud of the way they've played. The fact that they knocked out Fulham, they knocked out, I think it was Doncaster, Leicester before Fulham, and then Arsenal, and they almost knocked out Manchester City to get to an FA Cup final by the skin of their teeth. So, I mean, fair play to them. Want to say that, first of all. I think they should use this as a springboard to go and get themselves in the Premier League so we can go and beat them next year twice. But, I mean, we rode our luck there, man. We really did. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Christine. Dedicate this win to Mullet Jr. Cheers to Mullet Jr. All I remember is... I know your second name because that's your Taylor, isn't it? Sergio. Fuck, man. What's his name, Mullet? Come on, Mullet. I'm so sorry, mate. I've forgotten your child's name. What's his first name? Let's see if I can remember it. I'm good at things like that. I remember things like that. Come on, Mullet. Show me. I'm going to be annoyed now if until... I know his name's Sergio Taylor. That's what I'm going to call him because that's what you've called him, but that's his middle name. What's his name, Mullet? You're always chatting in the chat, and now you're like, oh, I'm going now. I'm going now. You can stew on that, Jonny. Adam rings a bell, Cade. Adam rings a bell. I thought I was going to go Anthony, but Adam, yes. Well done, Jessica. Oh, here he is now, yeah. Oh, is it Adam? Oh, now you remember. Now you remember your own son's name. Fucking Jessica remembered for you, mate. Big up Mullet. Big up Adam, Sergio, Taylor. Big up Manchester City. Adam, Manchester City, meet one another. Adam, meet Manchester City. Manchester City, meet Adam. This is going to be a long-lasting journey of moments like this, hopefully, where we go into an FA Cup final and win. Whoever it be. Who would you rather face, by the way? Chelsea or Leeds? Because I think that conversation before Liam Rosenior's sacking was an easy one. That was an easy one. There was no debate. Chelsea, all day long. I know people are like, what, Chelsea over Leeds? Yes, 100%. I know they've got better players than Leeds, but the way Leeds are playing right now, the momentum, and that is what I'm talking about. That is why I said don't drop all the players, for that very reason. But these small little details make a huge difference. And now Callum McFarlane is stepping in for Chelsea. I guarantee you that will give them a little bit of a boost. Well, I tell you what, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow, won't we? Then we'll really know. But for me, I would still rather just face Chelsea. A lot of it's to do with the fans and the atmosphere that will be generated, because it becomes don't forget, Wembley becomes a 50-50 stadium, and if you are being outsung, it's like a 12th man, and we rarely get outsung. When we get outsung at Wembley, it's normally by teams that rarely get an opportunity to be there. I hate to say it, I didn't hear it, and maybe I'm wrong, I'm making an assumption here, but I have a funny feeling if you were watching on the TV, all you could hear was Southampton fans singing. I bet you did hear City fans, I'm sure you did, because they always sing, but I bet you heard the Southampton fans a lot, because they don't get to go there, so they'll have been singing their hearts out. singing their hearts out. Same for Leeds. It's a rarity for them to go to Leeds, and I guarantee, listen to the atmosphere tomorrow in that game, and you will hear the Leeds fans booming and the Chelsea fans silent. And that's Chelsea fans in a nutshell, man. They're crap at generating atmosphere, and we will outdo them. And that's why I'd rather face Chelsea, in all honesty, because the club is in disarray. Even the players don't want to be there, regardless of an interim manager coming in like Callum McFarlane, and they've got better players. Nah, man. 100%. I would much rather face Chelsea right now. But things might change. Is it still happening? Let's watch the rest of that. I forgot about that. Let's watch the rest of that. Should we stick around? I'll stick around for that, and then I'm going to shoot off. Go and have a pizza with the missus. 1-0 Arsenal. Go on, Newcastle. This would be cherry on the cake. Newcastle equaliser. They're coming forward as well. Free kick to Arsenal. Really? Is that high? What was Arsenal's XG? Well, I didn't watch the game, so I can't really comment on the Newcastle Arsenal game, but I'm going to watch these final minutes with you, so stick around for that. We're nearly at 1,000 likes, everybody, so hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Free kick to Newcastle deep in their own half. Stoppage time is approaching. It's weird. I've never done a watch-along. Is that Arsenal's XG? Really? Fucking jammy. As you said, 100%. I didn't see their goal. Was their goal a good one? I don't know. But 1-0 doesn't exactly help the goal difference, so there's that. There is that. Don't forget that. That is Arsenal in a nutshell, man. I can't see them scoring a bag full of goals before the end of the season. Not with getting XG like that, mate. You're absolutely right, Ryan. Would love a Newcastle equaliser more than anything, but if it's got to be an Arsenal win, make sure it's 7 minutes. Oh, get comfy, Jonny. Get comfy. 7 minutes. The neighbours are having a barnstorming party. It's can hear all sorts of happy people. Makes me sick. Big up Justin. How's it going, man? Was it a good goal? I haven't seen it, mate. I've maintained for a while, I think he's their best player in terms of threat. He's just got that. He's the closest thing to Cherky that they have. You know what I mean? That spark of something. I know people say Saka, but Saka's like closer to Foden right now than he is to Cherky. But yeah, 1 minute of injury time. Throw in for Newcastle, though. Did anyone notice Arteta dresses just as Pep? I didn't notice that. It'd be great if he comes out with a big P on his hoodie. Long throw-in. Dan Burn launches it in. Into the hands of David Raya. Yeah, I've never done a watch-along for any other team other than City. It's a bit chilled, isn't it? It's like whatever. Gabriel, I was just saying it's chilled. As soon as I saw Gabriel then trying to block Voltemada's quick free kick, he's a shithouse, that Gabriel. He really is. I can't stand Gabriel. Can't stand him. The fact that he's even playing is a joke. He should be suspended. He should be suspended, you bellend. Big up, Cade. The irony that these Arsenal shithouse fans call our style of football boring. Couldn't imagine having to watch this shite week in, week out. The worst thing about it would be not winning the league. Playing like this in an attempt to win the league and failing to do so is as bad as it gets, really, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's bad. Like, it's not ideal. Free kick, is it? No? Is it? Edge of the area. Newcastle have still got it. 5 minutes of injury time to go. Go grab a free burger, Jonny. Just pop my head over the fence. Just like,
Burger? Burger, anybody?
yeah, I think I might. Oh, they're going to make it 2. Arsenal coming forward. Acres of space for Gyökeres. He's got to switch. Oh, I forgot he's shit. Sorry, everybody. I forgot Gyökeres is a big bag of shit. Sorry about that. I thought they were going to score, but then I remembered it's Gyökeres. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So, it's still 1-0. Honestly, Norbert, mate, my heart just stopped working after that Southampton goal. I'm still not quite over how quick we turned that around. I think the look from Jeremy Doku is the reason why. I think it changed the whole feeling around the game and just gave us that momentum that we needed, that shift. And you need that in the game. I think we were the better team. We certainly tried to create more. Oh, it's cleared by Arsenal. But we're in the FA Cup final, man. That needs to be remembered. I'm still not happy with Pep Guardiola. I'm actually really annoyed with him, to be honest. Because I don't know how... If he thinks like, right, there you go, I was right. There's no way he was right today, unfortunately. And you know me. You know how much I'm the biggest advocate of Pep Guardiola ever. Like, I love him, man. And I even understand why he did it. I just didn't understand why you wouldn't think 8 games after. He even said in his pre-match press conference that he said, like, he's not sure if these players can get to this game fit enough to play. Well, you had to bring them on anyway to win the game. So, yeah, mad one. Mad one. And big up Tamzu Drift. That was a bit dicey. But I'll take the win whichever way we can get. Now we get to have a cup final party for the 4th straight year here in Taipei. MCFC Taiwan. Big up to you, man. I hope you can come out here someday. Hey, if you put me up, mate. If you give me a place to sleep, I'll be there in a heartbeat, mate. Absolutely. 100%, mate. Big up to you, Tamzu. And big up to MCFC. Are you part of the supporters group over in Taiwan? Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Newcastle ball in. And Vista is nowhere to be seen. Time trickling away here for Newcastle to snatch an equaliser. Tonali thinks about the shot. Shot is deflected. It's a corner ball to Newcastle. 1.5 minutes remain. I don't know if the neighbours even know that I'm doing a watch-along or I even have a YouTube channel. Maybe they just think I'm some weirdo who commentates and talks to himself the whole game and doesn't realise that I'm talking to a chat. That would be a weird thing to do if there was no chat. It's why it's really hard to start live streaming on your own, to be honest. That right there, ball in's cleared. That right there is the reason why people struggle to start live streaming, because talking to no one at the beginning is not easy. Fucking hell. Nick Pope clears his lines. Newcastle living dangerously in the potential of conceding a second goal here. Declan Rice coming forward. They're going to get the win here, Arsenal, because they're in the Newcastle half now as time trickles away. Declan Rice's ball's overhit, though. It's going to be a goal kick. Maybe another opportunity for Newcastle if they're quick about it. A couple of bottles there behind Arsenal, behind Mikel Arteta. The Arsenal fans' faces are a picture right now. It's like this. Like that. It's exactly what they look like. But yeah, this Newcastle team, we're never going to turn up here and do us a favour. Ryan said that they had a better XG, though. I've not checked that for myself. Free kick! Oh my God. Free kick to Newcastle. Launch this in. Dan Burn. Get Nick Pope up. What's 2-0 compared to 1-0? Your season's over, Newcastle. Your season's over. Who gives a shit? Send up Nick Pope. Is he coming up? He's coming up. Get him up. A Nick Pope equaliser to win Manchester City. Yeah, the league's far from done. Far from done. Bit late, innit? But I'll do it now. There we go. Tonali with the free kick. Nick Pope on the edge of the area. Dan Burn in there. Tonali's ball in. And it's cleared. And it's full time. Oh, it's a shit free kick. Mikel Arteta. That celebration right there was absolutely cringe from Mikel Arteta. That was like, oh man, that's the man. That's a man who's spent the last 90 minutes with nuggets of shit in his pants. 100%. And he's getting ready to go and get new boxers. That was the face of a man in that situation. 3 points for Arsenal. Game in hand for Manchester City. Don't forget that, but we drop into second place with Everton to play next. Arsenal face Fulham before that, so we could well be 6 points behind. No reason to let it set panic in. Nothing to worry about. Big up to Pingo. Big up to you and everyone that hit that like button. Thanks very much for everyone that tuned in, by the way. Big up to every single one of you. Lego Head at it again. Yeah, man. Fucking annoying. Right. It's not a sour note, is it? In fact, let's turn this shit off. Turn this fucking shit off. City. Put them back on. That's a bit more pleasing. And it's Nico Gonzalez having a chat with Ange Postecoglou. Which is a weird combination of people to be on my screen right now. But anyway, we won. And we got away with murder. That's the way I see it. We got away with it. Regardless of how we get there, we got there. That's the key point. But I do feel like we really pushed our luck. Do you think Pep Guardiola is going to learn lessons from this? Or at least maybe just push those players a little bit further, saying you guys have got the winning feeling right now, and you might be tired. The doctors might have all the best scientific equipment in the world to tell them that they won't be able to sustain another 60 minutes of football at high level. But they've got that. They've got their minds. That like they will have the ball more than the opposition. They won't need to work as hard. They are the better players and the more informed players. I'm still not happy with the selection at all. I'm more than happy that we got away with it, by the way. More than happy, because that's exactly what happened. We got away with it. Buzzing. Oh, that's a shame. I'm a big fan of Naipan. He is class. He is class, man. He shows quality. Very raw. A lot to learn from Sfera Nipan, but I'm a big fan of him. Big fan of him. Big up Darks. Arteta, allergic to every trophy of a... Hopefully that continues, man. Big up Darks, man. Yeah, man. That was, wasn't it? It was a bit like that. It was just fucking drilled into the top corner. Like, broke the netting. Superb stuff. Great stuff. Oh, man. Come on, man. You can't just... I have to, like, be fair about it. I'm not going to blindly just, like, ignore all the things that I think went wrong in the opening half an hour. Well, the first half, rather. We've won. I'm not complaining at that. I'm complaining at the fact that we made it so difficult for ourselves. And I just don't think it would have been that hard had we played certain players. I understand changes, just not as many as that. I think it was too big a change. It was starting again. It was going back to the drawing board. And it wasn't just the personnel. He changed the system. We had no width. All our width came from Aït-Nouri and Nunes, and they couldn't get to the byline in that first half. The second we brought on Doku and Savinho, we had more natural width, and the two fullbacks still got involved coming forward, and they got to the bylines more frequently because they had someone to give it them in a more closer proximity, because it's not as difficult to give a player a football when they're closer to you. It was as simple as that. You know, the Doku and Savinho thing changed it. Haaland and O'Reilly came on. They didn't really change much for me. It was Doku and Savinho that changed the game. And we still conceded when they were on the pitch because we had to go for it more because it was still 0-0. So there was stuff to complain about, I'm afraid, unfortunately. And it all lands at Pep Guardiola's doorstep, unfortunately, mate. I just feel like Pep just really pushed it too far with those changes. But, hey, we won. So, yeah, not the end of the world, is it? It's not. And he was brilliant, Isa. Big up to you, Isa. He was brilliant. And I was gutted he went off, actually. Not sure why Pep took him off, to be fair. But it worked out in the end, didn't it? It worked out in the end. And I'm glad he left Nico G on. I'm glad he left him on because it was between Kovacic and Nico G as the two best players. And those are the two players that were changes. So that almost contradicts what I'm saying because those two were changed players, new players that didn't play against Burnley. I wanted Nico G to start. I think that was inevitable with Rodri's absence, but Kovacic came in and he was the most impressive because of how long he's been out for. Nico G eventually comes away with man of the match because he played the course of the game and scored that absolutely unbelievable goal. But Kovacic was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. I couldn't believe how fresh he looked considering how long he's been out of the game for. Marmouche, Foden, Cherky, and he's one that carried over from the previous week. So again, contradicting myself, that players that remained didn't even play that well. But Ake and Stones, they were okay. Nori, yeah, I just felt the system was more of a problem change than the actual personnel. I think going into that change of system was too much and just didn't work. It didn't work. But big up to everybody that tuned in. Thank you very much for tuning in for another Typical City watch along, and it's another win. It's another win and another FA Cup final. We are on the cusp of greatness, history again. A domestic treble is well within our grasps. Arsenal have got 3 points on the board. It doesn't change our story, though. It doesn't change our circumstances and what's required of Manchester City. Nothing has changed, and we shouldn't allow it to. I also want to give a big shout out to that little Southampton fan that was crying his eyes out, and I feel for him. I felt sad watching that. That made me sad. So I hope he recovers. I hope he's all right. But other than that, we've won. Fucking yes, man. FA Cup final, man. Big up, man. Right. Player ratings in the morning. Make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you hit that like button. 1.1k. Big up to every single one of you that's hit that like button. If you haven't done that already and you've just tuned in or you're watching after the fact, please hit that like button. It massively helps. And subscribe if you're new. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the morning.